I do hope. Okay, so we're talking about 2021 and 2022. 2021, it definitely was a year of whitelisting. Okay, it became important in the NFT world to be on a whitelist. I think we even gave the stat in here that 3 out of every 4 people that buy off a whitelist sell in profit, and only 1 out of every 5 people that bought off of OpenSea sold in profit. So it definitely helps to be in a whitelist. Do you think in 2022 that trend is just going to continue? Because I think it will, and I don't necessarily like it, but I think it will, in that the importance of being on a whitelist.
I think personally they're gonna ask for like fingers and kidneys and like probably parts of something because it's getting crazy. Because these communities are growing on Discord in time frames that I've never seen. Like it's they get 20,000 people in an hour in a Discord. Like how do you compete with that?
Yeah, it's wild. I don't know how they do that. It's I know a lot of botting happens, but it's definitely crazy.
Yeah, it is. So Christine and Hawk can join in on this as well. What about stocks? What am I looking? What are you thinking of when you think of 2021 in the market, and then what are you looking forward to in 2022?
So I don't know if I should say this, but I've cashed out a lot of my positions to kind of offset my gains. I think I mentioned that yesterday because my accountant was like, yeah, anyway, so I had to cash out a bunch of my losses to offset my gains so I don't have to pay so much in taxes. But what I'm looking for 2022 is, now that I know how to do options, I really like that because the volatility is my friend when it comes to when you make good choices on that. And then I'm hoping like a lot of the volume goes back into OTC. I know Hawk does OTC. Super fun. I see Tigress and Dom down there. They do OTC as well, and it's a great place to trade. So I'm hoping that there's a rally back into OTC, and I try to tell my in real life friends about it as well. And I know we saw a huge rally and volume in that the beginning of last year. So I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen as far as big boards and the market in general. I think we're going to start to see it go um, pretty green. I hope. I'm just putting it out there just because I think hopefully the COVID and stuff like eases up and things start going back to normal. And I think the more normal we get in society in real life, I think the markets are going to do better. So hopefully, here's to 2022.
Yeah, once like everything goes back to normal, I think Airbnb is probably going to be one of the best plays. But of course,
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah, they're gonna like they're extremely profitable. Like every the summer months, their summer quarters. So like Q2, Q3, they have like 30% margin operating margins. So like
Maya, how old are you? You do stocks?
I'm 14. Well, I was in stocks first, like for a year and a half, and me and young investor started at like the same time, and then he got into like NFTs and crypto around January, February, and then I in like September. But yeah, so that's what I'm
Cool.
thinking about.
Yeah, look at
When
you.
when did you start? When you were like 5 years old, man?
So,
Uh,
like the first time I like invested, it was in gold coins, and that was like 2, 3 years ago, or I know a year before stocks, and then stocks, and now NFTs and crypto.
You guys are unbelievable, man. This is the year, right,
I love
Hawk?
it. I love it. I love
Steve, Steve and Hawk, that we freaking have been encountering these brilliant children that are like, yeah, I've been investing for, yeah, like since they were 5. That's how we feel when you guys talk. Like, we're
Well,
like,
I feel like the resources out here and the network that has been created, it's just much more accessible. I mean, I guess that's my excuse for not starting investing when I was 2 years old. But on the theme of community growth in the stock market, particularly, I wanted to throw some stats out there and insane growth numbers, like from Wall Street Bets, right? Their Reddit account grew from 1.8 million to 6.3 million in 1 month alone in 2021. Robinhood had 13 million users and added 3.4 million users just in January 2021. So, I mean, exponential growth, right? StockTwits had 200,000 active members by 2020, and it increased to 3 million by 2021. And now their homepage shows 5 million. So we're seeing large exponential community growth, which I love to see. And it makes me feel like we're in the right market at the right time with Traderverse for sure.
Yeah, I thought that same thing as you were saying those numbers is there's more traders maybe than ever before, at least retail traders than ever before, because now it becomes almost like water cooler talk. It's just something that you talk about with people of crypto stocks, NFTs. It's just something that, is even the next generation talking with, people that are 14, like, is it Maya? It really just shows that Traderverse may be here at the right place at the right time, because creating something whenever there's the community that's this big and growing at this rate, it really just shows you just how special of a time it is and how important community is, which we already said, which Traderverse will be able to bring that certainly as well. But yeah, it's been a heck of a time in 2021 where we all made neat connections, all made great, investments, some good, some bad. But 2022, I see no reason why we can't at least continue this. The community part of it should be able to stay here throughout 2022, whether it's a bull or a bear market.
That's what I'm worried about
as far as the OTC goes, I know one of my favorite trader, Tigris, is on here. We've seen kind of a lag in what usually is typically hot December. We're seeing some low volume right now, but over the past week, we're seeing things pick up a little bit. I believe today is the last day of, tax selling, write-offs for 2021. So moving into the new year, we may see, this is all my opinion, but may see an increase in that. And we're starting to see a little bit of that today. Like, if you look up stock symbol CNGT, it's just flying and squeezing right now. I think it's up 6, 7, 8, even 800% right now. So we're still seeing, it's promising to me a comeback in the OTC for sure. It was beaten down for a long time, for months, but there are a lot of good setups out there, I think. And if you kind of have what I call your fishing net out there and catch some low cheapies, I think you'll be able to see some runners moving into the new year.
Yeah, I'm super excited about seeing volume back in the OTC, that's for sure. So Maya gave her, um, you know, uh, she gave her guess on Airbnb that's going to do really well. What's yours, Hawk? I know you just gave a ticker, but company.
Yeah, I like Upstart right now as a long UPST as a longer term swing. It's more of a large cap company. Into 2022, I like to see that, maybe 2-3x from here. It's been beaten down. It was at 350. I think it's at about 145 now. So I like that as, kind of a longer hold swing. That's the one I like right now.
Be sure to listen in to all of our weekly shows and follow us on Twitter for updates.